Hello, Cougars. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of December. I'm using the Clarifying Life Situations cards for the overall theme for the month. And then I am going to be using the original tarot for a classic Celtic cross spread. And then we're also going to clarify with another deck of the original tarot. So let's see what is going on for the Cougars for the month of December. Okay. All right. Sorry, itchy nose. Let's start with the overall theme for the month for the Cougars. Here we have New Worlds, which says there are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. So no matter what, it is important for the Cougars this month not to give up on things. And again, I also feel that it would probably be a great time to explore new things, new options that are out there. All right, so let's start with your current general energy, and here we have the Two of Wands. So first of all, the Two of Wands can be a card of thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. So again, this could talk, to that theme, speak to that theme, overall theme there about not giving up, right? So sometimes we can get into the mindset of, well, we would just, this isn't exactly what I want, or I thought this was what I wanted, but now that I have it, I'm not satisfied with it, right? And then you want to give up on it, and because maybe the grass is greener over here, maybe it'll be better over here. But one of the things I always say with the Two of Wands, Cougars, is that the grass is greener where you water it, where you nurture it, where you care for it. So I would say, like, again, whatever this feeling is of, the grass being greener, again, I would say don't give up on what you have right now. Next, we go to your crossing energy. And here is the Knight of Pentacles. And your crossing energy, this can be what either helps you or what hinders you. And the Knight of Pentacles, first of all, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot that isn't moving, okay? And this can be a card of planting new seeds. The Knight of Pentacles is also a card that says you may need to manage some expectations, right? So the Knight of Pentacles, sometimes again, things aren't moving fast enough for him, or he feels like things are not moving fast enough for him. Yet he is the one who is actually standing still. So again, the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. So again, like I said, watering and nurturing that grass. Cougars. So I would be planting seeds right now. I would be getting moving on something. The Two of Wands is also a card of making plans. So I would be making plans to, tend your lawn, tend your garden, and plant your seeds. But let's clarify the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So with that, we have the Lovers. So first of all, with the Lovers, I would say don't give up on love. First of all, especially if there are, again, we can often think things are greener on the other side, but again, it's greener where you water it. So I would say don't give up on love, Cougars. Whoever needs to hear that, but. The Lovers can also say that, again, especially as far as like, don't give up on something. This can say it would be a really good idea to check in with your higher self at this time, and try to come back into alignment with your higher self, Cougars, because I kind of feel like perhaps you are feeling a little bit out of touch with yourself at this time. And you do have the Lovers twice. It actually comes up in the area of your past as well. So again, love is a focus for the Cougars this month. But again, again, I would be managing your expectations, tending your gardens, tending your grass, and really nurturing things. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about resourcefulness. So I feel like resources are also, not just love, but resources are also on the mind of the Cougars at this time. Now, there is that little rabbit down here on the card, and that can sometimes represent a little bit of nervous energy. So there may be a little bit of nervous energy surrounding your resources this month. And again, that could be the, don't give up on something just because you're not seeing, um, the results yet doesn't mean that you won't. But let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, first of all, is a card of gratitude. It says to focus on what you have. It can also be a card that says don't get caught up in a trance of negative thinking at this time. So try not to get caught up in that nervous energy. Try to have gratitude for the things that you do have right now. And I always say that when we practice gratitude, then we have more good things come in for us. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have the Chariot. So I do feel like you are moving on, moving forward from something. The Chariot can also be a card of travel. So some people literally, and again, you did have the New Worlds card. So again, some of you may be actually traveling. And again, I think this would be actually a very good thing for the Cougars in the month of December. Traveling would be very, very good. Again, you can discover so much when you travel, and not just about the place that you travel to, but also about yourself. But either way, I do feel like the Cougars are moving on, moving forward from something. But I also feel like they are taking the lessons from the past with them as well in the form of wisdom. But let's clarify the Chariot. So with the Chariot, we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. So yes, I feel like, again, for those who are actually going to travel, I feel like, again, this is going to be a very joyful, a very happy trip for you. And again, for those who are just moving on and moving forward from something, I also feel like this is going to be a very happy, very joyous time for you. Next, we go to the area of the recent past. And again, here we had that lovers card. So again, with the lovers twice, there could be, again, there could be new love for some of the Cougars that, this could be something that, as just, somebody you have recently met, recently have fallen for. Um, but again, this also could just be, again, if you are in a long-term relationship that you have been in for a while, I feel like something has changed in the love, and I would right now I'm kind of feeling for the better. But let's clarify the lovers, and just we'll find out, won't we? All right, so clarifying the lovers. Okay, we had two cards that wanted to come out there. So we have the marriage, or sorry, we have the Four of Wands, which, hi, marriage, which I just said, just popped right out there. And we also have the Two of Swords. So being at a crossroads. Again, and I did mention about not giving up on love for some of you. And again, this could be not giving up on a current love situation, but this could also not giving up on love in general. You know what I'm saying? And again, I do feel at this cross with this Two of Swords, this is being at a crossroads. And the lovers can also represent being at a crossroads and having a choice to make, having a decision to make. And again, I would definitely say don't give up on love. But again, the Two of Swords also says, to avoid black and white thinking, to avoid this or that thinking. It says to come up with a third place solution. So again, I do feel there is a solution to whatever you are struggling with in the area of love, cougars. But again, I wouldn't give up on love, in general at all, because again, you have the Four of Wands, which is a card of marriage. Um, and again, so I do feel like if this is a new relationship that, or a newer relationship that perhaps is kind of struggling or something like that, again, I wouldn't necessarily give up on it, because this relationship could lead to marriage. But again, I do feel like there has to be some compromise with this Two of Swords. So, yeah, again, make sure that there is compromise. Make sure that you are talking to each other, that you are communicating with each other. And next, we go to the area of the near future. And here we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance. It's my work hard, play hard kind of card. It kind of says, like, in the near future, um, I feel like you need to have more fun is one thing that's kind of coming through for the Cougars. That it would be a good time in the near future to allow yourself more fun. We often deny ourselves fun, but I think it would be a good time to have some fun, good time to play. I feel like that would really balance this energy out. But let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles again. Yes, balancing those resources. Again, work hard, play hard. It is wonderful to put a lot of work, to work hard. That is great, but we also have to make sure that we are balancing our energy, and that we are also giving ourselves enough play, and that we are also giving ourselves enough rest. And as far as like the traveling too, I kind of feel like there could be some sort of worries or fears about the resources of traveling, perhaps. But the Queen of Pentacles says kind of not to worry about it, kind of like, it'll be okay and you can balance everything out. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So I do feel a big victory coming in for the Cougars in the next few months. And again, especially if you go out and explore, you go out and discover, things. And again, if you don't give up on something, I feel like this will be a huge win. And again, you may have to work on it over the next few months, but it will be a victory. But let's clarify the Six of Wands. So with the Six of Wands, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, this can be a card of a spiritual search. And again, I was mentioning travel and stuff like that. Again, and some work, right? So again, this traveling could be related to some sort of spiritual search. You could be looking for something over the next few months. And like I said, with that Six of Wands, I would say you are definitely going to find whatever it is that you are looking for. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. So I would highly recommend, especially in your closest relationships, that the Cougars get curious. Hey, cats are naturally curious, right? So get curious, ask questions, get information, like find out, learn about the people that you are closest to. And again, especially if you are in a new or new-ish relationship, again, ask a lot of questions, get curious about the other person, find out who they are, what they like, what they don't like, those kind of things. I would highly recommend getting curious and asking questions in your closest relationships. But let's clarify the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can be a card that says you are spoiled for choice, but really what I'm feeling from this Seven of Cups with that Page of Swords is that, again, if you get curious in your closest relationships, if you start asking a lot of questions, this is really going to open up doors for you. And again, I feel like there's a huge opportunity here in your closest relationships to really get to know each other on a much deeper level. And again, this doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic relationships. This could be with your family and friends and just learning things that you just never knew about them. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a card of, being in control of your emotions, or at least not letting your emotions control you. So I do feel like, especially again, if there's some things that are coming up in your, like in a romantic relationship or in a situation, it is really important to, especially if it is causing an emotional reaction within you cougars, it is really important to, yes, look at and examine your emotions, but don't necessarily rely on your emotions. Also rely on your own reason and logic as well. But let's clarify the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups, we have the Strength card. So the Strength card is a card of overcoming your inner critic. That little voice, that sometimes doesn't talk very nicely to you, criticizes you quite heavily. And again, so I feel like that inner critic, with whatever it is that you are, again, thinking of possibly giving up on at this time, this is your inner critic that is doing this, right? It is your inner critic that is talking or trying to talk you into it. And again, this is about overcoming that inner critic. So just know, again, really examine your emotions. And again, don't necessarily ignore your emotions or your feelings, but don't necessarily, follow them to the T, right? It's also important to make sure that you are questioning your emotions and that you are also using logic and reason as well. And finally, we come to the last card in the spread, the outcome card. And here we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of freeing yourself from self-imposed restrictions. And again, I really feel like the Cougars are going to be doing that this month, or very well could be doing that this month. And again, I think giving up sometimes comes from those, limiting beliefs or those self-imposed restrictions. It's like, well, I just can't do this. And again, but I feel like you can, and I feel like you are seeing that you can, and you are freeing yourself from holding yourself back. But let's clarify the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, we have the Moon. So also, I would say you do need to trust your instincts. You do need to trust your intuition at this time. But again, trust your instincts. But yeah, trust your instincts. And again, I think your instincts will tell you. Um, that again, there is a lot more for you to discover. There is still a lot of mystery ahead. So again, I wouldn't give up on the journey right now, Cougars. Wow. All right. Very interesting reading for you this month, Cougars. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, comment, all those wonderful YouTube things. It really does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.